Okay, this is the Quick Start User's Guide for the Rocket Series skill packets. This has one page each of 18 different skill packets being digital workbooks that your children can write on. This is, if you're watching this, by the way, if you haven't watched the other video first, a little quick start help is there's a little arrow, double arrow in the bottom right of your screen. And so you can touch that and get the full screen display. It makes it a little easier to see. Okay, the first thing to do is to clear the book if you've already used it. This will erase all the handwriting from the previous use. Of course, if this is the first time you used it, there shouldn't be anything in there. And then there's a little toolbox here that has wrist protection, which is some algorithms that keep the screen from responding to your wrist or hand instead of the stylus. Usually leave those on. If you turn those off, you need to keep your wrist off the screen when you write. You can visit our website just by touching there. And now let's go into these other functions. To go into the app, you just touch here, and then this is the cover, which gives the scope and sequence, the directions. The first actual page that you're writing on is here, whereas on the cover, this little X here would clear the whole book. Once you're in the app, it'll just clear that individual page. This is the stylus settings for the color palette, and then the thicknesses. If you want to start, a good way to do this is to start with the thicker settings, and then as the child gains skills, then they could go down to a thinner setting all the way down to pencil thin. To erase as you just use a little band-aid to turn it into an eraser, and then you just tap this back. It'll remember the last setting of color and thickness that you were set on. This is a little quick jump area that will take you to the beginning, which is the cover, or to the end of the app. The last two pages of the app are blank. The lastmost page is blank with ruled lines, so they can write. And the next to the last page is just blank so that they can draw and color and have a good time. So let's go back to our beginning here. But that's pretty much it. You've got those commands, and you can let the child change colors. You can let them change thicknesses and really enjoy themselves as they learn through writing by hand.